Hi everybody, this is Pasquale Maggiore coming to you once again from the Ivan the Impaler Memorial Broadcast booth with more great Buffalo Championship Wrestling action. We have a big match on the program here this week, a match that a lot of fans have been looking forward to for quite some time, ever since it was announced. Two long-time independent professional wrestling mainstays right here in Western New York. The Human Hurricane, Will Calrissian, and handsome Troy Buchanan. Your referee for this contest is Andrew Wolfgang Carrig. Apparently Troy Buchanan having a wardrobe malfunction, having trouble with the trunks as he's adjusting them once again before we get started here at the beautiful Renaissance Club in North Tonawanda, New York. In the meantime, Will Calrissian having some fun with the fans here at the Renaissance Club. These two about to get started. Solid collar and elbow tie-up. Calrissian taking that left arm of Troy. Gonna ring it. And gonna start by working on that arm. Got Troy down to one knee. Troy working his way up. Nice reversal with an arm wringer of his own. Now a top wrist lock by Troy Buchanan. Troy Buchanan, a big fan of the top wrist lock, but Calrissian ducking under into a hammerlock. Now he grabs that side headlock, and he's gonna hold it for all it's worth as he's working over handsome Troy Buchanan. What's Troy gonna do to work his way out of here? Gonna shoot Calrissian off the ropes, but Calrissian, big shoulder tackle, taking Troy down to the mat. Now Calrissian having some more fun with the fans here in North Tonawanda. Gonna hit the ropes, over, off the other side. Troy goes for a hip toss, but Calrissian blocks it. Troy goes to the midsection, gets that hip toss, taking Calrissian over. Now what? Big arm drag by handsome Troy Buchanan. And another. Troy Buchanan rocking and rolling early on here in this contest, taking the early advantage with some technical wrestling. Not something that we see from Troy Buchanan on a regular basis, but Calrissian spins out of it and reverses it and takes the arm right back into a hammerlock, now into a full Nelson. Troy trying to spin out. Calrissian once again with that hammerlock. Troy tries to get to the ropes, but Calrissian pulls him back into that side headlock. Fans, as I mentioned, these two men have been in the rings of Western New York for a number of years. Troy Buchanan, of course, a mainstay right here in Buffalo Championship Wrestling, and Will Calrissian has been featured in some high-level matches right down the road at St. Johnsburg Fire Hall. Big hip toss by Will Calrissian, taken right back over, and an arm drag. Troy staggering, and another arm drag. So Will Calrissian says to Troy, basically anything you can do, I can do better. Once again, great back and forth action right here at the Renaissance Club in North Tonawanda. Fans, thank you so much for checking out this week's match on YouTube. While you're here, please make sure that you hit that subscribe button, like this video if you like it, thumbs down this video if you don't like it. Hey, we're trying to be totally honest here at Buffalo Championship Wrestling, so if you don't like us, you can tell us that too, but we like to talk to people that like us more. Troy, maybe trying to get into a posing contest with Will Calrissian. I don't recommend he do that. I think when it comes down to physical fitness and body appearance, Will Calrissian definitely has the advantage. You can see the contrast in tans, by the way. Wait, now Troy going for some push-ups. 1, 2, and can he get, no, Troy cannot even get a third push-up. Maybe not the greatest strategy by Troy Buchanan. Maybe he's got to reevaluate and go back to basics. Troy telling the referee, Andrew Carrig, that he may have hurt his nose on those push-ups. Now here we go again. Maybe an old school, old-fashioned test of strength. I don't like Troy's chances with this one. Now he's getting loosened up. Going with that right hand, right arm. Locking up with Will Calrissian. Now they're fully locked up, chest to chest in the middle of the ring. Who's going to get the advantage here between these two veteran grapplers? Oh, Troy goes to the toe, but Will sliding around, grabbing, got that arm, grapevine with the leg. And Troy's got to get to the ropes, and he does. Smart move by Troy Buchanan, knowing exactly where he is in the ring, grabbing that ropes and breaking up that submission attempt by Will Calrissian. Now both these competitors back up to their feet, circling the ring once again. Jaw-jacking once again. Troy has a problem with a fan in the front row, and he seems to be highly distracted by that fan. He's got to focus on the match, or else this is going to be a quick one. Quick victory for Will Calrissian. Two guys sizing each other up again. They lock up once again. Will Calrissian pushing Troy back into the corner. Clean break there, but no! Boot to the midsection. Now he's going to shoot Troy to the opposite corner. Troy taking that buckle very hard. Calrissian coming in. Monkey flip up and over. Beautifully executed by Will Calrissian. And the Human Hurricane once again on fire. As Buchanan down in the middle of the ring. And once again, arm wringer by Will Calrissian. He's got a strategy and he's sticking with it, but Troy reversing it again. Back and forth continues here at the Renaissance Club. Will rolling through, cartwheel. Now what? Another arm wringer. Not letting that arm go. You see on the outside of the ring, ringside photographer Tom Stevens capturing all the action for Facebook and Instagram at BCWWNY. And Calrissian makes a mistake and he eats a back elbow from Troy Buchanan. You don't want Troy Buchanan to get that advantage because he gets cocky, he gets arrogant, he gets confident, and he just shoots Calrissian to the outside and falls him to the outside. As you see that 716 Tag Team Championship belt right there. Oh, Calrissian goes face first into the apron. The hardest part of the mat. And that's going to turn the tide real quick right here in this match. As Andrew Carey puts the count on both of these competitors, Troy chucks Will Calrissian back into the ring like Wednesday's garbage. Now he's going to put the boots to Will Calrissian. Big forearm right to the back of Will Calrissian. Now Troy pointing out that fan and doing another one. As Calrissian in a lot of trouble in the middle of the ring. Now Troy's going to go with some boots. Troy, embarrassing Will Calrissian by stretching his mouth out on that middle rope. Chucking him right back to the middle of the ring by pulling that rope back. Maybe a little camel clutch here by the handsome one. More of a chin lock, doesn't have the full camel clutch in. We've seen this move from Troy so many times over the years. A lot of talk about career accomplishments. Will Calrissian also one half of the Peacock Express with Dalton Castle. At one point in his career, now Calrissian fighting back, shooting Troy off. Knee to the midsection, kitchen sink, if you will, takes Troy down to the mat. Now he picks Troy back up. Gonna shoot him off again. Knee to the midsection once again. Troy spinning through. Knee to the midsection once again by Calrissian. Right to the side of the head of handsome Troy Buchanan, taking him right down to the mat. Now Calrissian has regained control, but just as I said that, nice jawbreaker, by handsome Troy Buchanan. Now both men trying to figure out a new strategy in this match. Troy goes right back to the chin lock. This time he's right behind Calrissian, not over his back, just trying to continue to wear down Calrissian and inch his way closer to a victory here at the Renaissance Club. Calrissian, though, slowly making his way up to both feet. Troy trying to cut him back off with that forearm to the back. Going to shoot Calrissian off. Calrissian, sunset flip, got it all. Two count only. Great maneuver, and another drop kick by Will Calrissian. Once again, folks, great back and forth action here in this contest. Who's going to come out with the victory? We'll find out soon enough. Nice reversal by Troy, sends Will into that turnbuckle, in that corner, I should say. Into the turnbuckle pads. Now, beautiful swinging neck breaker by handsome Troy Buchanan. We've seen that move so many times. Goes for a cover, but doesn't hook the leg. Arrogant cover by Troy Buchanan. Not going to get the job done. And the fans solidly behind Will Calrissian here in North Tonawanda. Both these men graduates of North Tonawanda High School, but in different years. As Calrissian fires back with a right hand against Troy Buchanan. And Buchanan with a right hand of his own. These two men exchanging punches on their knees in the middle of the ring. Back and forth action continues. Who's going to get the advantage? Calrissian firing up, continuing to fire up. Got that hand of Buchanan. Now some jabs. And a big Polish hammer by Will Calrissian takes Troy Buchanan down to the mat. Troy slowly gets up. What are we gonna see here? Backbreaker, knee to the back by Will Calrissian. Both these competitors both down. And Carey's gonna put the count on both these men here, and that's exactly what he does. Crowd really getting into this action here at the Renaissance Club. They appreciate Buffalo Championship Wrestling. They appreciate what these two men are doing in this match. Both men up. Now Will goes with the boot. What are we going to see here? Grabbing Troy. Troy trying to block that suplex attempt. Does successfully. Will goes for it again. Gourd buster by Buchanan. That could be it. That could be it. If Troy Buchanan can get over to make the cover, that could very well do it. Both men down once again. Troy getting up, making his way over. 1, 2 count only. Troy slowly going up with Will. What's he gonna go for here? Looks like he went for a suplex, but Calrissian cutting it off. Backslide maybe? No. Hooking the legs. Gory special by Calrissian. Didn't get all of it, but he got enough to make a difference. Excuse me. Now, Texas Cloverleaf. Can Troy get over to the ropes? He's got it locked in. Can Troy get out of this? Can he get over to the ropes? Andrew Carrig, checking to see if he gives up. Troy gets to the ropes, breaking up that cloverleaf attempt right in the middle of the ring. Now Calrissian picks Troy back up. Troy goes to the midsection of Calrissian, blocking his momentum. Now some forearms, very aggressive forearms by Troy Buchanan. Now he goes for a boot, puts Calrissian back in the corner. Snapmare, and a neck snap. Once again, we've seen that so many times here from Troy Buchanan. Troy looks like he's trying to put a new strategy together, taking his time, getting over to Calrissian, making a huge mistake by doing that. Goes for a cover, not covering the leg. 2 count only. Calrissian able to get that left shoulder up and break up the count. Now Troy getting up slowly. Calrissian gets up as well. Big boot by Calrissian in the midsection of Troy, picking him up in a fireman's carry. Now throwing him right down to the mat. What are we going to see here from Calrissian? Goes to that second rope. Oh, big Calrissian bomb. 1, 2, 3. Huge victory here this week by the Human Hurricane, Will Calrissian over Troy Buchanan. Very impressive. This isn't going to be the last that we see of Will Calrissian in Buffalo Championship Wrestling. We're out of time. We'll see you back here next week.